Hi Aquarius, this is Born with a Veil. How are you? This is your reading for June the 18th to June the 30th. I'm trying to get this camera going here. Here we go. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you want to see me go live. I have to have at least 100 hits. Subscribers, cross-watchers, please do the same. Leave a comment, like, and share. So anyway, this is your reading, Aquarius. If any of you got any children, which a lot of you do, you're gonna have to pay special attention to your children, because I feel like your children are a little bit jealous. You have somebody in your life, or you're not giving them enough attention, and they're acting out. Some of them are Ritalin. They have a disability. You got to be very careful, and I tell other parents this about knives and things like that in your kitchen. So, this youth that you have is rambunctious, okay? So be very careful about what you leave out with this child, because this child is very jealous. This child is very jealous, I'm telling you, of a new boyfriend or another child or whoever it may be. And watch the bullying in school too. Okay, so you got the Six of Cups. The future of this child. Some of you have two children, between 1 and 2, but I see 2. Make sure that everything's going okay in school as far as the bullying, because that's bullshit. Make sure they're not getting picked on, and make sure your kids are not picking on anybody in school, and they're doing the right things too, and they're not a bully. I see a education. There's something about the education, like you can't afford the education, or they need a better education. I see some deficiency there in learning. Okay, that's what I see. I can't help for it's not always going to be about relationships. Whatever the cards say, that's what the cards say. So then you got the Ten of Cups, which here's a child again. One child, 1 to 2 children, just like I said. Some of you, there might be older, and there's difference of opinion because there is this man in your life, or their father is not in their life and you're with someone else. So this here, Aquarius, has to do with your children. Some of them have a learning deficiency. Then you got the Nine of Swords. With your child, there's a lot of doubt and suspicion about it. There's a lot of gossip going around in school. And you do, as a parent, have reasonable fear because of this. So just pay more attention to your children, okay? While they're at school. Because I have never picked up one like this in a reading like this on YouTube about your children. Come on, camera. I don't know what is wrong with this camera. Okay, the Ace of Coins. A lot of you within your relationship, a lot of you have everything that you want, even if you're single. You have everything you want, but you're not happy. For some reason, you are not happy within the relationship, being by yourself. See, some people, when they're single, oh, I got the best of both worlds. I could be with someone and then I don't have to. And then you manifest all this shit like you want somebody to be in your life, and then when you get it, you're not happy. You have to watch what you're manifesting, people, because whatever you think is going to come to pass. A lot of you are wasting money. Some of you are fooled by money. You're corruption by money. And I'm a Taurus. We love money. So my point of view is, I feel that you're rich when you're in love. When you have love, you have peace, joy, happiness, contentment. You have a nice home. And just like Martin said, if you ain't got shit and you just got a chair, a table, and a TV, that motherfucker's yours. And all you have to do is dust it and keep it clean, that area. But it's yours. See, just because you have a beautiful home like myself, or you have everything that you want, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're happy within a relationship. That's where people get it twisted at. Okay? Then you got the Ace of Swords. Some of you have a lot of anxiety. Some of you women cannot have any children, or the men cannot get you pregnant, or you can't get pregnant. And some of you I see within the relationship want to go to a fertility doctor. And then I see a lot of couples, 2 men, 2 women, and a man and a woman, woman and man, that are going to be adopting, fertilization, as far as, I might not say it right, but some of you are going to have a surrogate mother carrying your children. So this reading, Aquarius, got a lot to do with kids, man. A lot to do with children. It's crazy. 3 of coins. Yeah, a lot of you have 3 children. And I see a lot of your children going off to college this summer. They just graduated, which you're very happy about. But it's in great demand that your children go to college. A lot of you have a lot of smart children. A lot of children. And I'm going to say something. I see someone that has a 10-year-old son. This boy is a genius. Do you hear me? He is a genius. He's ready to go to college. So whoever has that 10-year-old son that's already a college grad, I want to know about it, because I see a 10-year-old little boy, and he's African American. I don't like to put color on nothing, but I'm telling you. And I see him in the state of Washington, D.C., Washington. This is where I see this little boy. Okay? So let me know. You got a very high Q. The Emperor. Now, some of these children need the daddy in their life. They need the mother. They need both parents, grandmother, grandfather. And a lot of times that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They need someone to lead them. They need a man in their life. Like a big brother. You know, you women, sometimes you make mistakes in where you date these no good ass men, and they don't want to be a part of your child's life. Or men, you date these no good ass women that don't want to have nothing to do with your kids. I always say, and I don't care, I married into a package deal long time ago. And that doesn't mean necessarily your kids are going to turn out the best, or they will turn out the best. It's free will. They turn out the way that they want to. When they're young adults, they're responsible for their own behaviors, not the parents. You can raise them and raise them properly, and their asses still don't want to act right. Okay, let's just tell it like it is. And especially when they're teenagers going into young adults, they just think they know everything and don't know nothing. See, that's where somebody comes in. You have to find somebody that's going to, just as much as they love you, they're going to love your children. You got to remember that, people. The 8 of Wands. I do see a lot of domestic quarrels going on with Aquarius, with the exes, with the children's mother, the men and the women. I see some court cases coming up, most definitely. The 7 of Swords, but there's going to be new plans that you single parents are going to be making with your children, because this whole reading is about your children. Some of your children hide. Some of your children don't want to see the other parent. Some of your children are skipping school at a young age too, and some of them are really being bullied. So you got to really watch this. You got to watch your children. 10 of Swords. Your last, I'll do 2 more cards. Yeah, this is an older teenager girl here. I'm seeing older teenagers. They're suffering. They're going through hormonal changes, and they're on their menstruations. They need your help. Some of you might not even know your daughters are on their menstruation. A lot of you do, but some of you don't. They're going through them hormonal changes, you know. And a lot of your children are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is what I'm picking up. And some of you mothers are getting ready to give birth again, and your daughters are getting ready to give birth. So you better watch your daughters. And they're messing around with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay? The 6 of Wands. There's a lot of fear here. A lot of fear. Because some of your children know that they're pregnant and they don't want to tell you. And then the last card, 5 of Coins. Better watch your children.